Good evening from Creswick or Creswick, Victoria. It's currently 9 minutes past 8 p.m. on Sunday, the 2nd of April. Oh, happy birthday to my sister, Dr. Quinn Literacy Woman, who turns 58 today. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a happy birthday. I could send her a text, but I won't, because she could be in Kyrgyzstan or Kikatinalong or Sydney, I don't know. Also, happy birthday to Hans Christian Andersen. I'm going to say he's probably not celebrating it today, but his great-grandson and Dochter might be doing that. I stood here, not on this spot, on that spot over there, 57 hours ago. Yes, I did work it out. Now, that would be 2 days. It's currently 8 o'clock and I stood here at midday, but we've got to add on an hour because in the early hours of this morning, daylight saving finished. Yes, I'm going for that level of detail. CresFest, when I first saw that it was a thing and that Creswick was a thing, because before that I didn't know that there was a place called Creswick, and gun to my head I would not have been able to point it out on a map or an atlas, which are the same thing, sort of, kind of. I had a feeling it was going to be something special, and it has been that special. A bit like Nannup, a bit like Majors Creek, not in a spectacular fireworks exploding, orgasmic, holy smoke, changed my life way, but it has been marvellous. I have met up with so many people that I haven't seen in 10 years, 15 years. I've made musical discoveries, and if you go to a publication in the ACT called The Riot Act, or online, The Riot Act, this evening, published an interview with me about my gypsy life for the last 10 years, about this 36-day odyssey. And one of the questions that Chris Johnson asked me was, are you finding new music? You talk about musical discoveries, are you finding new music? And I was happy to inform him then and there, when he did the interview at the Harmony German Club, as we were waiting for Hussey Hicks and Minnie Marks to perform. We did a little interview on his little recordery thing, and then I backed it up the next day with some observations when I thought about it more about, do I find new music? And the answer is simply yes, because at Nannup, I'm going to say Port Fairy as well, at Majors Creek, here in Creswick, I have definitely discovered music that is so talented, so established, and yet somehow it has failed to cross my radar. I'll try that again. That sounds a bit judgmental. I'll try that again. I haven't included them in my scan of music. And that's what I love about independent music. I've talked about this often enough that when I go to Sydney, I like to tune into 94.5 FBI radio, because I can put it on and tootle around the M2 and the M7 if I'm going through Sydney or if I'm going around Sydney, and listen to FBI for 2 or 3 hours and listen to and hear not one single act that I've ever heard of or heard before. Well, those 4 festivals, I'm going to include Port Fairy. I won't include Port Fairy in my totally thoroughly enjoyed basket, but there's reasons, and I've talked a little bit about that, and I'll write about that more in the weeks, months, possibly years to come. But Nannup, Majors Creek, CresFest, from start to finish, can't point to one or two or even that many things about it that I didn't enjoy. It's just been consistently, for me, and I really stress this, it's a subjective assessment of my engagement with the festival. It's not about the festival itself, it's more about my engagement with it. But there is something very special here in Creswick. One of the things that I've been ruminating on, thinking about a lot, is about the fact that this month in April, I will not be going to Fairbridge Folk Festival in WA. From my limited understanding, the festival is not welcome anymore in the town because it's become too big and too much. I sincerely hope that CresFest goes on for years and years and years and years and years, and I really hope it doesn't become a victim of its own success. I really do. I don't think it will, and the reason is, from what I understand, I don't know about last year because this is the second festival, so I don't know about the last time. I won't say last year, but this is the second time it's been held. The level of community and business engagement that the organisers have made with the festival is off the charts, off the shelf. It is extraordinary, and I got the sense of that from when I stood here at midday on Friday the 31st of March, and then walked across the road there to the American Hotel and got chatting to a couple of the performers, and by the time I'd finished that little chat and had breakfast, I beg your pardon, about 12:30, I had those initial reactions validated. 6:29, I could go on, and I usually do, but I won't for now. It's Bill Quinn from Creswick saying, I'll see you when I'm looking at you, but for now, bye for now.